welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm here with another video, and today I'm teaching beginners how to do a drugstore contour, blush, and highlight. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment if you guys like the videos. I am a new YouTuber, so make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you guys want to see more content. I'm starting to bring more videos every week, so keep that in mind, and make sure you hit the notification bell to get notifications. So keep on watching. Okay guys, so to start off, I'm gonna clip my hair back because my hair be tripping sometimes. I know I look crazy, but we're about to get snatched. Okay, so when I want to cream contour, I used to do a lot of powder, and everything was powder, everything had to be matte. I just couldn't deal with the shininess, and I used to say, oh, they look oily, but now my feelings have changed because I think it just looks so bomb, the glowy and the natural. So to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and then come back and then show you how I start off my base. Okay, so now that I look like a boy and I look crazy, I'm gonna show you the reason why I do my eyebrows first is because we're gonna be doing a lot of blending, and you want to blend around here and here, so you don't want to mess up your eyebrows. No, you don't want to mess up your contour when you want to outline them, like with concealer. So like I said, you want to start off with a good base, and this is obviously a drugstore version, so I'm using the Maybelline Master Prime, and I'm just going to use this to prime, and I've had this for about 6 to 7 months. And I still have so much, like that's pretty much filled still. And I got it for Christmas. Well, not for Christmas, but I got a gift card to Ulta and I bought this. And it's actually pretty good. It was like 10 at Ulta, because I feel like drugstore products are a lot more expensive once you go to like a more high-end store. But yeah. Okay, so next I'm gonna go and get my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless one, and I'm just gonna start off. That looks like a face. By doing a layer of foundation. You could put as much or as little as you would like. This part is all personal preference. Same goes with the cream contour. So I just am going to carve out my eyebrows a little bit because they're not the best right now. I'm just doing a really quick carve. Okay, so the first tip, obviously, like I said, is having a good start off base. So I'm kind of just gonna use this for concealer because I'm not trying to go super heavy with the makeup for today. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend it out. Okay, so my nose is itchy. I used my Real Techniques blush, and you could get the blush I was gonna say bronzer, beauty blender at Walmart, and it depends on where you kind of go, where the difference of the cost is going to be, because sometimes they come in a 2-pack or by itself, and then that will obviously make the cost go up or lower. And also, like, depending on where you go, you can get a beauty blender anywhere. It just depends on how it works with your skin and how you like it to feel. But so to start off, I do want to start with strobing cream because I want to put all my highlight first and then blend everything in together. That's just my personal preference. This is the NYX Away We Glow, so I just apply it, put a pump on my beauty blender, and then just before all of the other liquids, well, not liquids, but like cream goes on. And after the cream contour, and then you kind of set around, you could stop there But later I'm going to show you, if you want to do like set it with some powders, how not to make it so much of that color. I'm just going to spray my face with Mario Badescu just to freshen the foundation and prepare it for the contouring. So the contouring stick I use is the Maybelline, no, I keep saying Maybelline, the Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade 805 Call Me Maple. So, okay, for beginners, the trick that I would I would show you is the 3. I know that's been going around for a long time, but it does work. So you want to have a light hand, you don't want to be harsh and do it. So it's just 1, 2, and it's a 3. Like I said, you can put as much or as little, and I'm gonna show you this side kind of like a more different technique. So you could just follow the guideline of the 3, and if you just want it a little bit more light, and like not so much, you can do that. But I'm just gonna even it out for the video. Okay. Next, what I would do, take this and put some just at the tip of the nose, because that's gonna help to bronze it and kind of blend the color on your face, because you don't want your bronzer and then your nose to be all white. So I prefer to do this, and I'm not contouring, I'm just following my natural shape, and then just a little bit there, because I got some thin lips. So I do not have my blending brush. Let me go grab that really quick. Okay, so I am back with my brush. So this is the e.l.f. small stipple brush, and this works perfect for me blending. So like I was gonna say, you could stop here and blend, or I like to go in with my Stormy lip and cheek velvet stick. So this is just a blush stick, you can get this anywhere, and you just apply it right on top. Like that. And if you want to, if you like to have that rosiness right here, you could put some right onto the bronzer, and it just make like a cute little bronzy rosy type thing. So after that, you're gonna want to take your brush and just start blending. So I like to go in circular motions because it just helps me to keep the control. So like small circles. And then I just go up and I just keep the circle motion. And then what you want to do is pull back the hair. Oh my gosh, this looks crazy. I know, but it'll all come together. So you're just blending it into the hairline. And then you can go ahead and just blend it. I like to blend it down my neck. Well, not really my neck, just this part, because I do have this. I like a jawline. So in these times, this is why I was always afraid of cream contour, because I know it looks crazy right now. I like to blend the blush with the same brush. But you can go in with the beauty blender and you just soften it up. I think that's why it's always best to have both. But then we're gonna go here and small circular motions. Like I said, I wouldn't necessarily do this much, but I really want to show you the full glam type deal, because it's a lot easier once you get the hang of it and you just want to go more natural. You'll just do it natural. Now this part that I'm going to do, oh, stupid light. I'm going to show you this little trick I do. So when I blend it, I just go straight into my eye and I go out, so in and out. And what that's gonna do is contour your eyelids, like if you had eyeshadow. So you do that, And so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So put it on top. And it just adds a little bit more definition to the eyes. It's so hot by this window. Okay. So once we are more bronzed, does anyone else see that line? I'm like, what the heck? I think that's the shadow of my forehead. Yeah. I have like those two little bumps. I don't know why. It's so annoying. Okay. Make sure everything is blended. Okay. So after that, the way you want to set the face, if you do want a more, you know, dewy look. So I take the Airspun. This is a really great dupe. Maybe not for the Laura Mercier. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Obviously, the price speaks. The more you pay, the more better it's gonna be. But for the price, this is actually really good. And it comes with this little brush like a thing. And I just take some, and the only places I set is under my eye, around, and then bring it down around my nose. And I don't like to bake if you're gonna want it more like lightweight. So whatever I put under my eye, I just put the rest on my nose and around. And then I go on the sides of my mouth. Wherever you're gonna have creases, you want to set. And I go on my eyelids. And then the last place would be my forehead. Because I do have like combination skin and I do get oily on my forehead. And then whatever is left on it, I just apply. Okay, so if you do want a more sharp contour, you could get this powder and just do as so. So as you can tell, you already see this is more prominent, this is more sunken in because of the darker color. So it does create the contour. Okay. So that is totally optional. But if you do decide to do that, you can. Like, again, well, I'm telling you now, makeup does not have any rules. You can do whatever you want. If you want to go for the sharp contour, go for it. If you just want a light one, go for it. It's all up to you. But I just kind of blend it off, and then you keep that line. Sometimes if you need to blend it, you could. And this is just the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I do feel like a lot of their brushes are actually pretty good for the price range. But okay, so you can start here with the face. I would definitely set it with some setting spray or whatever spray you want. This is the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I'm gonna take this. Okay, so if you did, I have this Beauty Treats Blonde Bronze Palette. Very inexpensive. It was actually given to me by a friend. And so what I like to do is I take this light orangey color. I mean, it's cheaper, so you're not gonna get the best colors. It is more orangey, but I am okay with that. And I kind of use this more as a bronzing. So more up here, sides of my cheeks. I won't go in with the darker one, this one. That's like orange. So that's like an eyeshadow for the fall. Maybe just a little bit of this darker one. This one, just as more of a contour. I know it looks crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and blend. So like I say, you could put as much or as little as you want. Just make sure you blend right. I feel like blending is the most important part in this. Okay, and then for blush, I take this, it's a Sonia Couture, I don't know how to say it, it's a blend brush. And I take this light pink and just apply. And I know it still looks a bit crazy, but the way I cool it is I take my beauty blender and I just tap it into the skin, even though it is a powder. So usually if I didn't do the cream contour, I would still do this. And this is how I would get it. But if I want to be a little bit more extra, I will do both. Or just if I want more light, I'll just do cream. It all depends on the mood. But so for highlight, you could just take whatever highlight. I'm just gonna take this one that they have in there and I just mostly put it on my cheekbone and above. So for your face shapes, always keep in mind where your cheekbones are. So mine are pretty high, so I could feel it. Excuse the broken nail, but my cheekbones are right here. So usually contouring, you'd contour under, so you would apply it right here, which what I kind of did today. So I do that more for a natural keeping my face shape type of thing. But if you wanted to higher, make your face like a little bit different, symmetrical, or different type of shape, you could apply it actually on it. And what you want to do is when you're blending, never pass this line. So when you never pass this line, this will be keep highlighted and it makes it more shriveled in a way. So that's just a little tip for me, is you want to actually contour on it. So if you can see that shadow, if you really went in and contoured, I would have contoured here to keep it up here, and then this all highlighted. And then for this, you could just, you don't have to do this, but I would put more bronzer or more contour if you had a larger forehead, just to make it smaller. And then you would put more highlight and less bronzer to enhance the small forehead and make it a little bit more bigger if you wanted to. So just to top it all off, I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara just to kind of finish up the look. And this one is running out, so I'm just putting a little bit just for the look today. Okay, I'm kind of gonna wipe off all that. And chapstick. Okay guys, so this is the completed look with the bronzer, highlight, and the blush. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So the shout out goes to Celestina Triana. Check my last video and you will see the comments, so make sure you comment to get a shout out. Thank you.